What will you bring to the PSF?
I've helped thousands of students create their first ever pull request, either through directly mentoring them or designing the curricula that they follow. I've also worked directly with maintainers to make their projects easier and more accessible to contribute to, and event organizers, helping make their events more friendly to first-time conference attendees. The Python Software Foundation Board will benefit from my experience as an educator or event organizer myself, and as a former student who got excited and interested in computer science because of Python.
I bring the ability to translate impact into compelling stories backed by data, which is what I believe is the most powerful tool for sustainability in nonprofits. For example, while leading the Python community at Women Who Code, data helped us understand how to grow the group from 800 members to over 3,000. Later, at Apart Research, an AI safety nonprofit, when our funding dried up, I was part of a team that turned the stories of our 3,500 community members. And that storytelling effort raised nearly $600,000. I also bring a focus on process. I learned there that a well-defined playbook is what makes organizing over 30 hackathons in a single year scalable and successful. I can help the PSF both tell its story and streamline its operations.
I've developed a bunch of different skills through my career and through my community work, and I think those skills will be quite useful here. So firstly, there's things around leadership and team stuff. So I have built teams from the ground up. I train teams and get them to be more effective. There's a lot of those types of skills that will be helpful. I'm also very good at process design. I can take complicated processes and make them simple and make them clear. I'm also very good at strategic thinking. I can often find elegant solutions to very, very hairy problems, and I have a good track record of doing that. I'm also very much into education. That's my main passion, and I think it's necessary here. If we're thinking about setting Python as a language up for long-term success, we need to set people up for long-term success, and that means empowering them with information and knowledge and skills. I'm very good at that. And I've got a lot of experience of doing that in difficult circumstances because I've been working in Africa. So I bring that perspective to the table.
So I bring a unique combination of on-the-ground community leadership and academic research expertise. Now, having built and scaled communities in diverse contexts, I understand the difficulties of building, scaling, and sustaining volunteer-driven communities such as the Python software community. And I would like to bring into the board my global perspectives and leveraging on my skills as a community builder and majorly looking into the strategy, the leadership, and then long-term sustainability of our communities.
I can bring a unique mix of technical expertise, data-driven governance, and community building experience to contribute Python Foundation. At Tokenomics, I help Crypto Foundation project improve vesting schedule and allocation transparency. This experience gives me deep practical exposure to know best practice how they run governance. This skill set directly support PSF priority, defining funding criteria, tracking impact, and showing sponsor why Python matters for them. Combined with my Python volunteer work, I can bridge technical, community, and strategic priorities to make PSF more sustainable and transparent for future demand.
Couple things about me. I'm builder. I like build communities, new restrictions, new resolutions from scratch. I built couple of groups of Python, like local group of Python, like PyCosh, PyLBN. I like some embedded stuff on Python, like MicroPython. I built from scratch some tutorial to microbit. I also organize workshop for kids. I'm founder of these workshops, and I think that's why I'm good for this.
If elected to the PSF Board of Directors, I would bring a few important qualities. The first is experience in a managerial and organizational role in the nonprofit space. I spent over 3 years helping to organize efforts for a nonprofit hunger relief group in my hometown. Secondarily, I would bring a young and energized spirit that I think is often missing on more senior boards of directors. And thirdly, I would bring experience in the AI space for specific specifically Python developers, which would help me to advance my initiatives to increase the AI education investment that the PSF is making.
What I bring is the perspective of someone who's been working closely with local communities on the ground. I've been on both sides, working behind the scenes on design, communication, and logistics, and also being a part of the organizing teams that make these events possible. This gives me an understanding of what communities need to feel more welcoming and sustainable. If I get the wonderful opportunity to join the board, I want to focus on things like accessibility, making sure newcomers feel supported, and strengthening the bridge between regional communities and the PSF. I want contributors everywhere, whether they are students, professionals, to be valued and connected.